Or C, the lady insisted she gave me my pack of cigarettes even though she didn't. Then she stormed into the back room to check the surveillance camera and huffed back out and threw the pack at me.
I'm going with C, because that is a very specific review. It's the Heather and Ryan Show.
It's the Heather and Ryan Show. I think we nailed that.
Yeah!
Welcome again to the Heather and Ryan Show as we play our second and final round of the riveting card game, Karen.
Welcome.
It is by Format Games, and it should be noted we're playing a modified version for podcasting purposes. They are not a sponsor. I forgot to mention that, I think, in the last episode. But if you want to play their game, there's a link in the description. Here's how it works. I have a set of cards. On each card is listed a product, along with an actual 1-star review that was written about that product. In part 1 of this game, I will read the review to Ryan, along with 2 additional reviews that I have invented out of whole cloth. Ryan has to guess... Whole cloth.
That means
Ryan, whole cloth.
From scratch. Artisan.
Okay.
Artesian.
You know what?
Artesian reviews.
Let me quickly review this so that you can win a Google fight again. 1 second. From whole cloth. Definition.
What? No. You used
From
it correctly.
Pure fabrication. Oh, I did? Oh, good for me. Because I was looking at the definition. I was like, I think I used that correctly, actually. Never mind. I have certainty.
I was just teasing. I'm just goofing, Heather. New boot goofing.
I thought it was another one of those it's a wash things. Remember that whole fiasco?
No, I don't remember.
You
Blank
don't?
that one out.
In one of the episodes, you said to me, the score, it's a wash. And I did not know that it's a wash meant we're even.
Gotcha.
What was I talking about? Listen, okay, so...
It reminds me of a story, actually.
Why play the game? Let's do it. Let's do it.
So shortly after I got my associate degree, there's this guy that I was working with on my job site that I told him about that. And he was like, what? Well, because he went through the same program I did just many more years ago. At the time, they weren't offering the degree for the apprenticeship then, right? So it was an apprenticeship I was in. But anyway, so I had cooked lunch for the crew, and I had made chicken curry, coconut curry, and he was talking about how much he loved it. And I said, yeah, this is one of my favorite dishes to make. And he goes, dish? Don't you mean recipe? And I said, no, I mean dish. Don't make me go Oxford Dictionary on your ass. And then our general foreman from like the back room goes, did you just threaten to go Oxford Dictionary on his ass? And then the other guy was like, yes, he did. He's like, that's the worst threatening insult I've ever heard. And then, of course, the guy was talking. He's like, I won't argue with you next time, Mr. Associate Degree.
I love that, and I want so badly to encounter a situation in life where I can now say that to someone. Thank you, Ryan.
You're very welcome.
Anyway, the point is, the game, I'm going to read 3 reviews. Only one of them's a genuine review. Ryan has to figure out which one. For every correct guess that he gets a point. If he guesses wrong, I get a point. Whoever earns the most points wins the ever-coveted Gloating Rights trophy until
we play again. I'm going to do that again because I went into the mic. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Until we play again.
Thanks for doing that again. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
The product. A convenience store. Which of the following is the genuine 1-star review left for this product? A. Terrible service. They wouldn't serve me alcohol with my fake ID, but served someone with a fake ID right in front of me. B, I got food poisoning from the taquitos, and they tasted really bad too. Or C, the lady insisted she gave me my pack of cigarettes, even though she didn't. Then she stormed into the back room to check the surveillance camera and huffed back out and threw the pack at me.
I'm going with C, because that is a very specific review.
Ryan, the answer to which one of these is the unique review for a convenience store is A. Terrible service. They wouldn't serve me alcohol with my fake ID, but served someone with a fake ID right in front of me. The reason that story is so specific is because it actually did happen to me, but it was not a genuine review for this product.
That's cheating!
I needed to make it believable.
That was very believable.
Thank you, Ryan.
The fake ID one sounded fake.
It really did. Well, you know, this lady, it was unbelievable. She took my money. This is back when Mike was still a smoker. He doesn't smoke anymore, but I was buying him a pack of cigarettes. And I handed the money, and I was standing there, and she was standing there, and we're just staring at each other. And she's like, "Can I help you?" I was like, "Well, yeah, can you give me the cigarettes?" She's like, "I did." I was like, "No, you didn't." She's like, "I gave them to you. I handed them right to you." I looked all over the counter, checked my pockets, looked on the floor to see if it fell. I was like, "Look, it's like, I'm not a magician. It's nowhere over here. I don't remember you handing it to me." And one of the other employees goes, "Why don't you just check the camera?" So she walked back to check the camera, I'm sure thinking she was going to prove how she handed me these cigarettes, walked back out in a huff, picked them up, tossed them at me, and then walked away. I was like, okay, then. Looks like I was right after all. All right, Ryan, the product. A riverboat cruise. Is the genuine one-star review A, I just spent the entire time puking in the cabin. B, my daughter went missing and they wouldn't even help me find her. Turns out she spent the night with the DJ and now she's pregnant. Or C, bought a cruise that leaves at 3:30 and we got to the ramp at 3:31. They had already left, so we couldn't board. Disgusted. What you thinking? What you gonna go? ABC, ABC. You look very unsure of yourself.
I feel like it's C this time, the cruise boat one. It's gotta be.
Are you sure?
Gotta be.
Are you sure you want to go with C this time? Because you didn't have a whole lot of luck with C last time. Oh, you do want to go with C.
I do want to go with C. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do. Trying to throw me off the scent.
Well,
unacceptable.
Ryan, in fact, the correct one-star review for Riverboat Cruise is C. Bought a cruise that leaves at 3:30 and we got to the ramp at 3:31. They had already left, so we couldn't board. Disgusted. Would they really leave? Do they leave just like right on time, cruise ships?
I believe so.
Never been on one. Do they?
Neither have
wow.
I, yeah.
I guess now we know for future reference.
Yeah, I hear they're real sticklers to the schedule, so it's not like they will leave you behind no matter where you are.
Huh. Good to know. I have no desire to ever go on a cruise, but should I find myself going on one day, I'll keep that in mind so that we can miss the cruise. Now, the product, multi-pack of rice pudding. Is the correct one-star review for this product A, useless. I thought it would help me poo, but now I'm more constipated than ever. B, useless. I got 24 cans of rice pudding and I only wanted 2. Or C, useless. None of the kids on my kids' soccer team even liked them. You're scrunching your face up in uncertainty. It seems you're having trouble deciding what the answer might be. 'Cause I'm so good.
I'm going to go with A, the pooping one. I feel like that's so outlandish that it could be true.
Well, Ryan, I tell you what, the correct one-star review for multi-pack of rice pudding is B, useless. I got 24 cans of rice pudding and I only wanted 2.
Well, why did he buy 24?
You know, that's why it's such a dumb review, isn't it?
It is
because they
review.
clearly, they're like, pack of 24, I only want 2. Ryan, the product, a book called How to Avoid Huge Ships. Is the genuine 1-star review for this product A, I bought the wrong book, I'm still dealing with massive piles of canine excrement? B, this did not help at all with my diarrhea problem? Or C, I got this book as a gift from my coworker. Not funny.
How to take really big shits? How to avoid
huge ships.
Ships.
Like a ship that sails in the sea. How to avoid huge ships.
Why are they talking about excrement and diarrhea?
Well, it's possible they thought it was a book about huge shits. Maybe. You'd think that as they started reading and found out it was about ships, they would realize it was about ships. But what do I know?
I'm going to go with C on this one.
Okay. The correct 1-star review for a book called How to Avoid Huge Ships. A. I bought the wrong book. I'm still dealing with massive piles of canine excrement. And last but not least, the product, Bubble Bath. Which of the following is the correct 1-star review for Bubble Bath? A. This was the first time my baby had a bubble bath, and the bubbles scared him. B. I accidentally got some in my mouth, and it tasted terrible. Or C. Bought this so that it could have a nice relaxing bath at the end of the day. It was all going fine until the bath was over, and I slipped on the suds and ended up with a concussion.
C. C is the correct one. I know it. The answer is always C.
Well, Ryan, the correct 1-star review for Bubble Bath is A. This was the first time my baby had a bubble bath, and the bubbles scared him. I so kicked your ass on this. I'm so ecstatic.
Ow.
1, 2, 3, 4 points for me. 1 point for Ryan. By the way, I forgot to mention running score coming into this game was 4-4. My running score is now 8. Ryan, your running score is now
5.
whatever 1 plus 4 is. 5. Excellent. My math skills are on point once again. Are you ready for part 2, fill in the blank?
Yes, I am ready for fill in the blank.
All right. So here's how it works. On each of these cards is written a 1-star review with 1 word left blank. We have to guess what that word is. Whoever guesses right gets a point. The other person gets nothing. All right. Card number 1, local bar review. The staff aren't as nice. Oh, excuse me, I'll read that again. The staff aren't nice as they did not blank. They must be shut down.
As they did not blank.
They did not.
This is for a bar?
Smile. For a local bar. They did not smile. They did not tip. It's the staff, though. But you know some Karen would want them to tip them instead. Because they did not clean. They did not
smile. That's what I'm going to go with.
You're going to go with smile. Okay, Ryan?
I'm stealing your answer since you didn't finalize it.
You know what? I have no respect for your methods. Now, that means I'm going to pick, the staff aren't nice. They did not greet me at the door.
Can the answer be more than 1 word?
We're going to find out. I think in the last one of the answers was more than 1 word. It was 2 words, but okay. Ryan, trusty Ziploc bag. Here we go. Because I went all old lady on this game. Oh, no. Let's see here. A local bar review. The staff aren't nice as they did not come to my wedding.
Wow. Okay.
Nobody that's ever played this game has guessed that correctly, I am willing to wager. Ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. How are you supposed to guess these?
Hey, well, we each guessed one on the last round, so, I mean, I feel like we might each guess one on this one.
Maybe.
Ryan, the product, an English language textbook review. Excuse me, the review is for the product. You get it.
I got you.
The most complicated language on earth. I am blank, so I can quit this language altogether.
I am blank. I am done.
Okay, Ryan, is that your final answer? Done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, what am I going to go with here? The most complicated language on earth. I am getting a refund.
Ooh, good one.
Let's see what the answer is. The most complicated language on earth. I am learning German, so I can quit this language altogether.
Excellent choice.
Big fat goose eggs for Ryan and Heather. Okay, let's see if we can get this third one. A clothing review. I was tired of getting hit on by beautiful women every time I went out in public. Then I bought this blank. Problem solved.
Speedo. That's
a good answer.
I bought this leotard. I bought
this toupee.
This,
I bought this.
Ooh, I bought
skull
this
cap.
odor.
I bought this.
I bought this odor.
But it's a clothing.
Musk. Oh, it's a clothing store.
Okay, it's a clothing review. A clothing review. All right, I bought this bra. I bought this dildo. I'm just going to go with that because I don't... What's that? No, clothing, like a clothing item.
Right. Dildos aren't clothing items.
Okay,
Heather.
it's not... That's actually a good point. Thanks for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
I just, if I saw a guy wearing a dildo strap on, I might be put off by that personally. Maybe
Sure.
not everybody. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, Ryan, okay, so I was tired of getting hit on by beautiful women every time I went out in public. This is such a
Speedo.
bullshit review. This guy made it up. You're going to go
bought
Speedo.
a Speedo. Yeah, that's what happened.
You know what? I'm just going to go hat. What do I know? Here we go.
It's a cowboy hat.
I was tired of getting hit on by beautiful women every time I went out in public, and then I bought this jacket. Problem solved. I mean, I was headed in the right direction.
Yes.
But I didn't get there. I did not get there. Ryan, goose eggs. Goose eggs for both of us.
Big fat goose eggs.
Giant holes in the earth. Okay, part 3. I read the review. We have to guess what product the review is for.
Okay.
Whoever gets it right gets a point. All right.
Okay.
A. This place was horrible. I brought my kids here and they saw things I would not like to mention. I bet you it was a
Haunted
porno
house.
theater. Okay. Ryan says haunted house. I say porno theater.
Mm-hmm.
Like by mistake, maybe.
Sure.
Although I don't know how you make that mistake, but maybe. Okay. Out of the Ziploc bag. This place was horrible. I brought my kids here and they saw things I would not like to mention. Strip club.
Oh, good place to bring your children.
Yeah, what were you thinking there? I was so close.
You were on the right track.
That's 2 times in a row I've been on the right track. Maybe I'll actually get the answer this time. Okay. This is the review. The adhesive is terrible. Smells like burned dog crap.
Ooh, Gorilla duct tape.
You think it's Gorilla duct tape. Okay.
Mhm.
Gorilla duct tape. Ryan, I will go with... what are those things called that you stick to the wall and they're little hooks? Like, you know what? Glue gun. I'm just going to go glue gun. If it says command strips, Should I go glue gun or command strips? Glue gun or command strips? Command strips. I'm going to go
What is a command
strips. So it's those things that it's like a little hook that you can just adhese to the wall. And then if you don't want the hook there anymore, you pull down on the adhesive and it just pops right off without ruining the paint.
Gotcha.
The adhesive is terrible. Smells like burned dog crap. Social distance tape. I'm going to give that to you because you said tape.
Thank you.
Goose egg for me and my command strips. Last one, Ryan. I like it, but my husband thinks it is very uncomfortable. What product are we talking about here?
I like it, but my husband thinks it's very uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable.
It's like a
sex swing. Just going to go with it.
Ooh,
go ahead.
That's a good one. See, my mind went to like some kind of workout equipment, like you know, like one of the. You remember the Thigh Master, like as seen on TV.
Yeah.
As seen on TV. Weight exercise equipment.
Exercise equipment. All right. Well, Ryan, I liked it, but my husband thinks it is very uncomfortable. Office chair.
Dang
you
it.
were closer with your answer. All right. Well, Ryan, you got a point there, which brings your running total to 6. My running total is 8. The game is over, and I finally won. I should have arranged a parade to come, a marching band through this room right now in celebration of this incredibly rare feat. So rare.
I'm proud of you, Heather. Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I knew if I only did 2 rounds, of every game, I'd eventually win something. It's when we get into the 10 rounds that you kind of take the cake. Now, Ryan, in honor of the bubble bath card from part 1, I'd like to share a Reddit story of bath time horror from a deleted account. I was giving my 2-year-old son a bath, and he was playing in the water for a while as I sat next to him browsing Reddit. That's very meta. I suddenly needed to evacuate my bowels, and out of habit, I'm much more comfortable going in the master bathroom rather than pooping right there in the front bathroom with my son in the tub next to me. We have no such concerns at this house, I have to say. So I went into our room and shouted to him across the house the whole time. Can you guess? Let's just play a mini game within a game. Let's guess what the child's name is. I want you to guess.
Caleb.
I'll give you 2 more guesses. It starts with an S.
Sean.
Ooh, it starts with a sh. Very close. Very close.
Shane.
Almost. Shepherd.
Wow.
I find this to be an incredibly pretentious name. No offense to this person.
It might not even be the real name.
That's true as well. They could have used a different name. Mm-hmm. Okay, you know what? Their kid's name's probably Chuck.
John.
That's better. John, that's a better name as well. Shepherd, are you having fun? Yeah. Good. Be careful, all right? Okay. Bath time is fun, huh? I getting clean. Are you playing with your toys? Silence. Shepherd, are you playing with your toys? Silence. Shepherd! Now I'm frantically yanking my pants up and stumbling out of the bathroom at full speed. Shepherd, answer me! I'm in a full sprint when I round the corner into the hallway and see the shower curtain is closed and the bathroom is dead silent. Shepherd! I'm practically screaming as I fling aside the curtain with my heart jumping out of my throat, fully prepared to find my precious boy face down and in need of CPR. The curtain flies open, and there is my son, sitting and looking up at me with the cheekiest smile on his face, like he's just played the greatest joke ever, and he's just so pleased with himself. As I collapsed to my knees next to the tub with a sigh of relief, heart still pounding, I realized parenting is wanting to drown your kid for how terrified you were when you thought they were drowning. I poop next to the tub now. Holly did that to us one day. She hid in the house and we couldn't find her anywhere. I thought she had gone outside. We were running around the neighborhood, getting all of our neighbors in on the search.
Oh, no.
And, like, I guess I was like, look, I'm going to go back to the house in case she comes back to the house. And I'm standing there in the living room, pacing nervously back and forth. And suddenly I hear a giggle. And I'm like, what? And she had crawled inside. We had these, like, one of these footrests with a lid on it and it's hollow inside.
Oh, no.
She had climbed in there and hidden, like hide and seek. I was like, oh my God. Thank God.
You went out. She came back to everybody. She just wandered in from the backyard.
That makes us sound worse. She hid from us in a prank is better. It's better. Trust me. Oh, there is a reply to this story, which I appreciated. From Wild Wife. Similar horror happened to me just an hour ago. 18-month-old in the bath. I need to pee, so sit on the toilet in the same bathroom and start peeing. 18-month-old slipped and I couldn't see her. Bathtub is quite deep. I ran towards her as she recovered and sat back up. She was not even remotely concerned. At this point, I realized I was still peeing, and it was all over my trousers and the floor.
Oh, no.
Parenting. Ryan, I have some cruise ship stories as well, since we talked about cruise ships.
Excellent.
From Smile, it's Fall 56. A so-called dentist at the Martini Bar who kept telling people he had his equipment up in the room if we needed our teeth worked on. And a girl with him who had earlier been somewhat trying to get guys to go up with her to her room, including my very middle-aged husband. 3 young, single-looking guys across the bar kept hand motioning to everyone not to do it. Fun times.
Do we get to find out what they were doing?
Nope, that's it. We get to be left in mystery
forever. Would you not go talk to the guys? What's up? What's going on over there? Like, full-on investigation. After that, I'd be like, what are they doing?
Ryan, it was organ harvesting. I'm convinced at this point.
On a cruise ship seems like a really bad idea. There's nowhere to escape.
You bring up an excellent point. I didn't think it through. I was going for the joke, but when you say organ harvesting, turns out not that funny. Not a funny subject. Here we go. From Media Man BC. 110-mile-per-hour winds across the bow on Freedom of the Seas. Lightning flashing like paparazzi. Dining room plates sliding everywhere with crashes. Ship on a 12-degree list for 2 hours. Duty-free liquor bottles smashed and running like a river across the Royal Promenade. And that was the first night.
It was
one
very
of those
poetic.
terrible crews. It was. You know, there's like a certain style that almost everyone who posts a story on Reddit seems to have. And it includes a lot of not full sentences.
Right.
Like this one. We're going to end on this one because I just loved it. January 2017, Crown Princess, next to Cape Horn, Chile. About 3 degrees Celsius outside. Everyone on deck with a bunch of jackets on and shivering because of the cold. And then, in the pool, a damn Russian. Sipping vodka. Not even the hot tub, the actual pool. As if it was the most normal situation ever.
Impressive.
Hey, you know what? I think they're part polar bear up there.
They gotta
Charlie
be.
watches this YouTube channel, which is this Russian girl that just goes swimming literally in ice lakes in every video.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how? Can you? I can't even get into the 80-degree swimming pool. I got to go 1 inch at a time. And that's 80 degrees. I can't handle colder than that. So listen, we want your stories. That's right. I don't want to have to get them from Reddit. So leave your comment below if you're listening on YouTube. Leave your story below. We would love to hear it. And if you are listening in a podcast app, why don't you find your way to the description of this episode and click on the YouTube link in there so that you can leave your story on YouTube as well. That's where I'm guaranteed to see it if you put it over there. Or you can email us, theheatherandryanshow@gmail.com. Now, Ryan.
Yes.
I want to take up another comment that we got on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm not going to play the short that it's attached to because it doesn't matter. But in the short, you told a story.
Mm.
And this commenter, Rounded Lime 806, commented, Squidward? Now, I had no idea what that was. Ryan, why don't you tell, for anybody uninitiated, what is and who is Squidward?
Squidward is the squid from SpongeBob SquarePants that likes to play the clarinet, and he's very pessimistic.
Ooh, okay. Hold on to that energy because we're going to do something fun, okay? I have queued up a Squidward scene from SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm going to play, and then I want you to say it right after he says it, and we're going to compare. I want you to first say it in your normal voice.
Okay.
And then try to be Squidward. Okay, let me go get this thing. All right, here it is.
Okay.
Grab! Will we get overtime pay?
Will we get overtime pay? Will we get overtime pay?
Let's hear it one more time.
Grab! Will we get overtime pay?
Will we get overtime pay?
I'm amazed you do sound like Squidward. I had no idea. Okay, now, bro, when we first got this comment, I don't know if you remember, I called you.
Yes.
And I was like, and you were like, yeah, people also say Kermit. So I pulled up some Kermit.
I guess that he was saying that I sound like Squidward because I have been told on numerous occasions that I sound like Kermit the Frog.
Well, that's why I got some Kermit dialogue here, too, so we can compare. And this is Jim Henson Kermit. Okay?
All
so
right.
Let's see. Let's pull this one up.
Diet, or what is it?
Yeah, well, it's not really diet, no. It's a matter of progressing, in the direction of, better-looking frogs, I suppose.
It's not really diet. It's more like progressing. Something, something, something.
Diet, or what is it?
Yeah, well, it's not really diet, no. It's a matter of progressing, in the direction of, better-looking frogs, I suppose.
Hit it, bro.
It's not really a diet, it's more like progressing.
It's kind of similar. You really do sound like Squidward. Like if whoever does that voice dies, you might have a job
Ooh.
in store for you.
Sign me up.
All right, I just wanted to do that for fun. And now we're going to start wrapping up. So I want to end off with a fun fact / free advice. Ryan, apropos of absolutely nothing, memory foam sucks for neck support. I'm going crazy over here.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, if you need neck support, just don't even try memory foam. Try something else. It's not going to work.
I like my memory foam.
At least it hasn't. But do you have neck problems, though?
Yes. It's the one that's like curved. It's got a big hump and then a little hump. So the big hump is like if you're laying on your side, it like cradles your head and then supports your neck. And then when you flip it around to the small side, that's for laying on your back because there's less distance between your back and the back of your neck. So you have a smaller hump. And it cradles your head.
I don't know. A pillow. What kind of mattress do you have? Maybe it's the mattress and not the pillow.
We got a firm mattress about a year ago now. Yeah, it was last year. But we purchased a big bed, or a king-size bed, and we ended up getting a firm mattress. We usually have soft, cushy mattresses that you, like, sink into. And the first night on that bed, it felt like I was sleeping in a hotel. So it was a little weird. But as I got used to sleeping on a firm mattress, like, I feel a lot better than when I sleep on a soft mattress.
Maybe that's my problem, because I've got a memory foam mattress. Maybe I've just unfairly maligned memory foam pillows, and what I need is a firm mattress.
And if you have an IKEA out there, I would recommend getting it at IKEA. And they're easy to transport because they roll them up real tight, like in a bundle, so it like fits in your car.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get home, you undo it, and it just like ploop, out into a full mattress.
I did get a box mattress. I mean, that's what I've got.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't get it from IKEA. I got it. I don't remember where we got it from. Something to think about. Something to think about, bro. Thank you for walking me through that.
You're very welcome.
Now, do you have anything else? Or should we ask people?
Don't. Tell us your stories.
Yes, please tell us your stories. Also, tell people about the podcast. You know, if you've been listening and enjoying it and you know somebody you think might like it, give us a good word. We would love it if you would. Oh, and if you're on YouTube, could you subscribe? Please, because it's like pulling teeth over there. Good Lord. And I think that's all we got. Have the most incredible weeks of your life until
we play again.